Hi guys, welcome back to Planning Dale's Way. I know it's been a couple of days since I have posted. Today I am doing a memory planning project. So those of you who have been with me know that I have this brand new desk that my dad and husband and I sort of helped build, etc. And so while I was doing that, I took a whole heap of photos of the process. So I'm going to memory plan that so I can keep that in my planner. So I remember when it happened and that sort of thing. So if you want to see that, stick around. I probably don't memory plan like other people, but that's okay. Everybody does things differently. So if you are new here and have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, then stick around. This might teach you something. And if you have been here before, then welcome back. I'm so happy you're here to spend some time with me. All right, let's get started. Okay, like I said in my introduction, I am doing some memory keeping, or I'm making memory pages is probably more a specific way of putting it. So I have the pictures that I took of the project and each step. It did take a little while. And then I pulled out some letters. This is from a Mamby stick. This is from the big Mega book, and this is from Colourful Leopard. The Mega book is this one. So a lot of the time I pull out my if I get a sticker book that has letters in it, I pull it out, and I've got a build your own sticker book that has a whole heap of letters and numbers in there. But the Mamby sticks, of course, won't fit in there. This is just some blank big Happy Planner paper. The only thing is down the side, so that's why I kind of pulled out the colourful stickers. I figured it would go with it. And then I've pulled out black boxes, big black boxes, black shapes, rainbow boxes, and journaling boxes, all by Mojo Jojo Plans. Because you probably won't see me do the writing in the boxes as I write, but each, maybe not every picture will have a box, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like as I put the pictures down, etc., there's going to be some writing that go with it and that sort of thing. Now I have seen other planning people use a ruler to center their letters. I don't really care. I know that sounds probably terribly disrespectful, but I don't really care if they're perfectly centered, same as my stuff is never ever perfectly square. So that's just who I am, and it's just how I roll. And I did just have office desk pulled out of this. And then I thought, I best put project on there. So it's probably going to be office desk project, not office project desk like it is on that piece of paper. And I tried to get one of every colour in the Mamby stick, because then it sort of matches what's happening down the side. And I probably could have gone all Mamby sticks and just had one big title page, sort of thing. But if I don't need to use the space, then I won't. Like this. And let's pray that I'm spelling all of my words correctly, otherwise that's going to be super embarrassing. Okay, office. And then we're going to have desk. Just, I can't say that the whole office was the project. It was just the desk that got built. So we're going to go here. And I did like the fact that it was all capital letters. And having the gold on this one means I could bring in some gold boxes if I needed to, or it just gives me that little bit of, I feel like I'm bumping my arm on the thing. Okay, sorry about that. Hang on, I'll scoot myself over just a tiny little bit. And hopefully I won't then bang my arm on the camera stand. These ones weren't as bright as I would have liked, but I couldn't find anything that matched. And I got sick of looking. To be perfectly honest, I was not going to go through every single sticker book that I own to find what I wanted when it was in this one. I think we're going uphill there, and I'm putting holes in my wax paper as I'm trying to pull these off too. I know there's project paper I could have used, and I may still use a project page to write out the costs and everything of what happened and what it cost me, and I think this wax paper's just about had it. But we'll keep it going for a little while longer. Okay, so we need the first page. So this obviously is the last page because there's the finished product. And then this is the first page. And yes, I was a little heavy-handed on cutting some of these out. As you can see, I started at the bottom of the page and they're all a bit, yeah. So yes, so this is the first picture that I'm going to use, and then that's the, so this is when we tidied up the opposite corner that Christine was using when she came, and that's my stickers that were all on the shelf and it was all a bit messy, and then the trip to Bunnings to buy the wood, etc., and the desktop stuff, the melamine. And then we scooted the table I was using into the middle so that we could use it to hold the frame while my dad measured. And it was like 3 different trips to measure it up to make sure it fit, and then having to do some cutting. And then we had the table, and that was just sitting on there. That, you know, like it wasn't completely connected. And then we took it off, and then we did completely connect it. And there's my dad and my husband. That's my dad, that's my husband. And the drilling of the holes, and there we go. Oh, and adding of the legs, that's the legs. And then we had Ross from Fluent Electrical come in and put in a couple more PowerPoints under the desk. So I've got one directly sort of in the middle underneath me and one off to the other side. And then it was up to me to lacquer the trim. So there's trim along the front and along the edges, and also to hold things. That was pretty much the extent of that and making cups of tea for my dad. So there's like the work table. We had the compressor so we could use the nail gun. There's the strips, etc., that I lacquered and stuff. And Dad brought his chop saw around, and there we are cutting, or Dad and Hamish are cutting. And there's like the finished product with the edging and the strips and the legs and everything. And then that's the last picture, and that is the office from the doorway as it's now sort of looking. The only thing I still have to do is, I'm missing it. And it was, we went and bought some of these. And it's the only thing I have to do. But until I knew how I was going to use the desk, I didn't want to go cutting holes in the top of the desk. So that's the last one. But there will be cable holes. I just haven't got around to that bit yet. So there's a quick breakdown of the office project. I really did cut through that. Okay, we're going to pull that one off and sit it there because I did cut it through a bit too much. How are we doing? Are we still recording? Yes. Okay. All right. So I am going to put this here and maybe a journaling box. and it can say step 1. So that's why I've pulled out 2 full pages, because the whole thing's probably going to be picture and box and picture and box and picture and box. Or maybe we'll be able to share boxes. Try not to. That one can go there. All right. And then we want this one. So step 1 was tidy up and see what I had and move stuff out of here. Step 2 was go to Bunnings. That one goes that way. That's me at Bunnings. Can you see that? I did a real lot of help at Bunnings. I literally just paid for everything because it was my project. So I'm going to put that there and that there. And then maybe a shape. How about, oh yeah, let's do a shape. And I did it again. I bumped it. That's awesome. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to end up with books everywhere, guys. So this was the first measure and fit. Is that straight or is that crooked? That is crooked as a dog's hind leg. That would be because I twisted my page. Okay, let's peel this off. I hope I'm still in focus. I feel a little out of practice, to be honest, guys. And I'm also going to move this piece. I really should use the lines on this cutting mat to keep my page straight when I'm laying things down. But yes, I'm feeling a little out of practice because that's still going to be crooked. Did I cut it crooked maybe? All right, well, it's going to be slightly crooked and that's how it's staying. And so if you can't handle crooked, like stickers going crooked, you probably don't want to watch this. Now, do we want to keep going? Let's do a coloured box because we've got colour on the pages. So let's do a coloured box. Let's see. I don't want pink. Oh, the purple's nice. Purple's my favourite. Well, let's do a blue and we're going to do a double box. We're going to do this one because I think it will look cool. Got so much stuff happening on this desk. And this is a good desk because, yeah, we're crooked. Right, we're going. It's all going to be crooked. Because I did it again and I twisted my page. So we're going to have these ones. We're going to go around this because this was the measure and fit stage. And like I said, that happened about 3 times. Did I rip that? No. Okay, so that's the measure and fit stage. Right. Now we need a different box. Should we do a different colour? Yeah, let's do a yellow box. So also, I probably don't use these boxes a lot. So it's like, let's have some more boxes of colour. And we're going to line that one up there. And this one I might have trouble getting off the sticky back. Nope. Hang on. Oh, I just stabbed myself in the stomach with tweezers and they're sharp. Hands up, any other planners who watch these. How many times a week do you stab yourself with your own tweezers? That's what I want to know, because I seem to do it all the time. Okay, so we line that one up there. And then we got this one. Come on. You're going to come off the sticky bag. And this is just a pack of like, it says pack post send on the back. It's label paper. And I got a big pack of it, and I'm pretty sure I got it from Officeworks. I have some Avery label paper as well. But this works just as well. And I managed, like I said, to get the big box. Okay, where am I? Oh, don't fold over. Okay, if I put that one there. And then that one there. And I'm not sure there's going to be any other decoration on these pages. Like, I probably could get, you know, a image of a tape measure and a thing to add into the spaces, and I may do that, but at this point in time, I'm just going to be doing the boxes and the pictures. So that's page 1 and page 2, and like I said, I'm not going to write in them on camera, but I will eventually write in, and when I've done that, I will give you a look-see. I'm going to put that one over there because now I'm onto this page. Because that's the last page. So yeah, so we couldn't get the electrician in because he was busy. So we had to sort of work around him. So we managed to get it up with the legs on, and then he was able to work with the desk up, sort of thing. So, and you can see there's crap everywhere, and I haven't vacuumed, and I didn't see the point in vacuuming if people were still going to be like cutting plaster and wood and drilling and nailing and you know, all of the things that happen. Sorry, I know I went silent because I was concentrating. That one might actually be straight. Woohoo! What do we got in the big black boxes? Do I need a big black box? Oh, this one might be all right. It's like a like a full box in your regular planner. Let's go here. And we got that one. And then we've got this one. And I did try to print them out the way they happened as we went through things. And as things were done, I did try to do them that way. Okay, and then we've got, is this going to fit? This might not fit. Oh, okay, hang on. I have a tail. I have a tail. I obviously didn't cut that one properly. All right. Stick that one to the bin over there. Now, is this going to fit? I might have to trim this off a bit. We don't need all of it, so if I trim it off about there. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? That's because I leaned back in my chair. Okay, let's put that there. That's the lovely Ross. And he came and did, let's get another shape. Yep, let's do a hexagon. Maybe not quite that big of a hexagon. Is there some smaller hexagons? There we go. I might try and find Ross's, what do you call it, his company logo, and see if I can there we go, print it out and use it, and that way I've got it and that sort of thing. So put that one there. This was, he was proving that it all works, so that's his little multimeter tool thing. He's such a lovely guy. And there is the finished product of the conduit, and which is that stuff there. And then the so that's the one directly under the desk. That's the one at that end of the desk, at Christine's end. I think I might put a couple more hexagons. Oh, have we got coloured hexagons? Do I have rainbow shapes? Hold that thought. So I went hunting for rainbow shapes because I want to pair the black hexagons. Haha, look, we got mini hexagons. That's what I want. Oh, they're even smaller. No, let's go with the same size. Okay. So we can add, let's just add the green one here because that way we can. And then let's do a pinky purple one. And then we can do black there. Okay, I'm going to have to trim a tiny little bit off, but that's okay. We can work with that. And of course, they're crooked, but you know, that's the theme, apparently. We're doing crookeds. Oh, I trimmed the paper. Oh, well. Does anybody else do that? Trim paper accidentally. Okay, get that off my scissor. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a mouthful of drink. Oh, thank you for being patient with me. I might actually need another piece of paper. I've still got those two and those. So let's see how we'll keep going, and let's see how we end up. All right, so then this is all what I did, and I wanted a purple one. All right, let's do a purple. I know we've got hexagons on one side and then hexagons on the other, but I'm going to do this purple one. Whoops. And we're going to line this up with the top of the page. So it's straight. And then we're going to put this one. So I lacquered, once they were cut to size, I lacquered them. Dad said to me, you'll have to figure out how to keep them from touching the desktop because we don't want lacquer on the desktop. It'll come off if you scrub it, but you know. So I was racking my brain, and this was a Monday night that we didn't actually have planners, Christine and I. She had been working and needed a night off, so we changed our planner day till the Wednesday that week. So I used the time to work on the desk, and I'm like, how am I going to keep them up? And then I went, well, pegs should keep them up. They don't have to be done on all sides. It's just the side you're going to see. So I went and raided the laundry for some pegs, and I laid some paper towel down and sat them on pegs and then painted them with a paintbrush with the lacquer or the varnish or whatever you want to call it. So that they were my jobs. I was so desperate to help, but of course I didn't have the tools here to work unsupervised by myself or the skill to do so. But yeah, I was so desperate to help because Dad, I paid for the things, but I didn't actually have to pay him. I just had to keep him in cups of tea. All right, let's put that there for a sec. I want a long box. So I want to go like this. And then this. And then this one. Oh. And then this one. Let's get this big one because it's the, oh, I'm going to fit them all in. There's that one. Okay, I might trim that one because I didn't quite cut it all the white off. Not that that's a real issue. I could have trimmed it from the top even, but let's just trim it up a little bit. Oh, sticking to my finger. Okay, there's the final thing of the desk all put in. Get off my finger. And we need something else that's colourful. Let's go this one. We can put it there. I don't mind if it overlaps a little bit. Maybe another shape. I don't think I have a circle yet, do I? Okay, circles, circles. Oh, it doesn't want to come off the page. Maybe I need a bigger one. Maybe we'll do this one. Put that there. Let's go back to the smaller ones and do a green too. Why not? Is it smaller than that? No. Well, there we go. All right. So, all of the Mojo Jojo books are fantastic to use for journaling as well as your regular planning. Oh, I forgot this one, but it kind of hasn't happened yet either. You know what? It will fit, and we're just going to pop it in here. Let's trim some of that off. You don't need to see the car. You just need to see me. And that will be the last step. We're going to put that there, and I can make a note in there. All right. Get rid of all of that. put those over there. So this is what we're working with. So we have office desks. Oh, I can't talk now. Office desk project. And it goes like this. And then this one. And yes, I know it's not what most people do for memory keeping, but it's what I was doing for memory keeping. And yeah, now I have to go and write in all of the steps and the bits and pieces, and that will be fun. And thanks for being here. So I'll take some pictures and upload it to Instagram. If you don't know, you can always find me on Instagram. If you want to look at the images of what I've done on the videos. So yeah, so that was my office project, memory keeping for the day. As always, thanks for being here. If you liked my videos and want to see more of them, well then give me a thumb and turn on your notifications so you can be here every time I am. Thank you so much again for stopping by and listening to me ramble, because that's pretty much what happened. And yeah, if you want to see more of what I do, different videos, if you have something that you're stuck on and you want to figure out how to make it work, put it in the comments and I'll see if I can make it work, and then you can get some tips. But as always, be good, be happy, be healthy, and most importantly, be you. Thanks.